Some know him as Busta Breezy. Others know him as Salt Papi. Others know him as a 2-0 pro boxer, 1-0 as an amateur who has dynamite in both hands. The pride of Philippines. The man who will be fighting against one Anthony Pretty Boy Taylor on the May 13th Misfits Boxing card on DAZN. That's not this coming weekend. The one after that, that's the one headlined by KSI versus Joe Fournier. He might be the most feared man in the influencer boxing scene, maybe even more so than KSI and Jake Paul and Logan Paul combined. We're talking about the one and only, the inimitable, the incomparable. What a great honor it is to say hello to Salt Papi. There he is.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Finally, nice to meet you, Ariel. Thank you for inviting me to your show.
Wow, this is a great honor for me, Salt Papi. And what should I say? Salt? Should I say Papi? Should I say Busta? Nathaniel? What am I calling you?
Just call me Nathan.
Nathan? Oh, wow, I get the Nathan? Because for most people, I hear you say Busta or Salt. I get Nathan.
Yeah, just call me my real name.
Wow, respect, my man. All right, this is very exciting. I got my guy New York Rick on the show here. He's a gigantic fan of yours. All he does is talk to me about you and sends me your videos, you running and doing all this stuff with the salt and all that. This is crazy. It's great to have you on. So, and you're killing it, and you're fighting May 13th. But if you don't mind, I don't want to assume that the entire audience here knows about your story. So if you don't mind, could we go back to the beginning? You're from the Philippines and you moved to the UK when you were 13 years old, right?
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
And when you moved to the UK, you don't really know a lot of English. You kind of keep to yourself.
I didn't know how to speak English. Like, it was very hard for me to like fit in. And exactly what you said, it is very hard, and I had to like learn from the start.
Why did your family move from the Philippines to the UK?
Just for better opportunities, like, jobs, like for us,
Okay, so you moved
better
over
opportunities for the future. Yeah.
Were you an athlete as a kid?
No, I wasn't. I was obese.
You were obese.
Yeah, I was obese. But our main favorite sport in the Philippines is basketball.
Yeah.
And boxing, of course. Yeah.
Right, because of Manny Pacquiao. I heard basketball is gigantic over there, like Eric Spoelstra.
My basketball, when I was growing up, I always wanted to be a basketball player. So I can still play basketball. So.
Wow. Who was your guy? Who did you try to emulate? Who's your favorite?
I watch a lot of like Filipino basketball player back in the days. But then when I got into UK, I had access to YouTube, started watching guys like Michael Jordan.
Sure.
LeBron James, yeah,
of course,
those guys.
Yeah, I've heard of them. Okay, so now you're starting to get acclimated to your new surroundings. You're obviously learning how to speak English. When do you start to post videos? You've become a TikTok star. You're on all the platforms, but seems like TikTok is your biggest one. When did you start to dabble in that world?
I started making TikTok videos about like a year and a half.
That's it.
I was just dancing. Yeah, I've been dancing for about maybe 10 plus years.
Dancing where?
I was just dancing in my bedroom, like dancing in the street. I was a street dancer. So I was posting like street dancing on TikTok, making dance tutorials. And blew up, started doing the fake run. I saw somebody do it, but I did it better. And then I started doing the salting the food.
Yes.
And then I just blew up from that copying Salt Bay. And yeah, now I'm here doing boxing out of nowhere. Yeah.
Okay, and we'll get to the boxing in a second, but the fake running thing is incredible. We're showing it right now. How did you learn how to do this? It actually really looks like you're running, and it's mesmerizing. I can't stop watching it.
And I saw somebody on TikTok doing it. It was a trend. So I tried to imitate it, and then I just did it better. I kept doing it, and I just went viral from it.
And then you're doing this other thing where we're showing it right now as well. You're eating the hamburger, and you're putting the salt, and you're going like this, and you're like making love to the salt. It seems like this is you just doing it like that. You're just like
it's just jokes, like making parody of Salt Bay.
It's crazy. And when these start to blow up, what are you thinking? Are you blown away by the reaction to these videos?
I mean, when I started going viral, like it means that like people love it, so I kept doing it.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Uh,
I
and
went from that to here now.
and where did you come up with the name Salt Papi?
The people gave it to me on the comments.
Wow, they gave it to you, and if
Yeah,
the people give you a name, you got to run with it.
I just run with it. Man.
Okay, so it's only been a year and a half, and okay, so
Yeah.
relatively new. A year ago, you make your amateur boxing debut. How did the whole boxing thing start? Like, who reaches out to you and offers you, a guy who
So
doesn't look like, as you said, you weren't an athlete, you don't look like a boxer, right? At first glance, how does that start?
yeah. So because I was going viral on TikTok, one event called Showstar invited me to participate into this boxing event. Back then I was still working my normal job. I wasn't a full-time social media influencer. So I couldn't at that time. But then as I was like blowing up even more on social media, I quit my job and I decided to finally, okay, I'll do the boxing. Let me have let me have a go at it because I used to hit the bags like back in the days. Let me just like just hit the bags in the gym. And yeah, I just went for it, started training in the basketball court, sparring with other basketball player because I play basketball a lot. And then from there, I won, and then people like the way I fight.
Okay, okay. Before we,
And
I don't want to go too fast. When they reach out to you, do you think this is crazy? I mean, it's like very nerve wracking to fight another person in a boxing match. Were you like, nah, this is not for me? What did you initially think?
I mean, I'm always into boxing. Like growing up, I watched Manny Pacquiao a lot. I've also had a couple of like street fighting when I was young.
You were
So
street fighting?
yeah, yeah. Back in school, people used to
Come.
call me fat, and
Oh,
I got
really?
mad.
You
Got
look like
mad.
such a nice man. I mean, you're a young kid. Why are you fighting other people?
I know when you get bullies, you have to fight back. You have
That's
to
right.
like protect yourself.
That's a good
Can
point.
let them like bully you. Yeah.
What did your parents think when you told them you were going to box for the first time?
I mean, I didn't really, nothing really. I didn't like it much. He just supported. My dad supported me. He helped me train. So my dad doesn't know anything about boxing. So, but
So,
I taught him using we watch like YouTube tutorials. So
is it true you taught yourself how to box initially by watching YouTube?
yeah, I told myself this. But like 2 weeks before the show star event, I had a coach approach me called his name is Solomon, and from there I started having a coach.
Okay.
But at the beginning, I was just like training myself.
So last year when you take this fight, we're approaching 1 year anniversary, May 3rd of this first fight, the exhibition fight. How old are you?
I was 27.
27. And what was the job that you quit?
I was a nurse.
You were a nurse. Wow.
Yeah, I work. I used to work in a mental health hospital.
Love that.
So yeah,
And how was that job?
yeah,
Did you enjoy it?
yeah. It's very challenging,
Yeah.
but it's very rewarding. Yeah,
How long were you there for?
I was there for 5 years.
So was like the thinking for you like this is going to be your life? You're going to work in the medical world. You're going to work with mental health patient. Like was that what you were thinking your future was going to be, or did you have other dreams?
I mean, I always wanted to become a dancer. Because I've been dancing for 10 plus years. I joined a lot of dance competition back in the days,
Wow.
but I just never like just never got into myself like there. So I got into boxing and I like started winning. So this must be it.
Did you dance on the streets and stuff like that?
Yeah,
That's amazing. Like asking
yeah,
for
a
money and
lot.
all that?
No, no, no. I didn't go that far. No,
Okay, just dancing, just performing.
just performing. Yeah, for
Okay.
videos.
Okay. And so then you take the fight, you win the fight, very impressive fashion. Are you
Yeah.
surprised at how well you did?
I was very surprised at how fast I was compared to the other fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long did it take to finish him? Halal Ham.
I mean, we fought with 16-ounce gloves, 3 rounds.
Yeah.
So it was like, I won by decision.
Okay, you won by decision that one. Yes, that's right. I see it right
Yeah.
here. Then you get signed to Misfits and you fight on the August card. How does that happen?
I got signed by promotion called Happy Punch Promotion.
Okay.
After the Showstar event, they contacted me and said they want to sign me, and then from there, I fought for Misfits. They couldn't find an opponent for me. I don't know, because probably I wasn't known enough. Like, nobody wants to fight me. Everybody's scared.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Trust
So
me, we're gonna get to that. Don't worry. So they couldn't find. They got a guy named
so
Andy Worski.
yeah, that's the guy. Yeah,
So you're not signed to Misfits.
I am signed to Misfits now. Yeah.
Oh, you are signed. Okay, so what happened? So Happy Punch signed you initially, and then what happened? How did you get to Misfits?
I know. I know. I have multi-fight deal with Misfits.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
All right. And so when they reach out to you, like when it's KSI and Mams Taylor reaching out to you, are you
Yeah.
are you shocked that wow, now like he's the guy, right? I mean, he's the face of all of this in the UK. Are you blown away by how big this is getting?
Um. Not really. I'm just the same. I don't feel anything different.
All
I
right.
don't feel anything
You're
different. I
just
don't
here.
wanna,
You don't
like,
get excited about anything?
No, I don't really get excited. No.
Wow.
No, I just wanna, like.
Not even when
I
Manny
don't get
Pacquiao is
excited.
giving you a shout out? That doesn't excite you?
Yeah. That did excite me. Yeah, because he's my idol. I watched him, and I can't wait to meet him in the future.
And I see you're even getting love back home, right? Like, didn't you meet the mayor of your city back home in the Philippines?
Yeah, I did. It's crazy.
This is
Yeah, I
crazy,
never
man.
expected. Like, because on the last time I went back to Philippines was like 6 years, and then I came back like 2 months ago, and it's crazy. Yeah,
You're a big star over there?
everybody knows me. Yeah, it looks like, yeah,
How do you handle that? I mean, a year and a half ago, you're working as a nurse, making videos
yeah.
about hamburgers and salt, and now you're going home and you're a huge star.
Starting to get used to it.
Look at you.
Yeah,
Starting to get used to it,
yeah.
huh? You have like a whole team
Yeah.
surrounding you, assistant, everything like that, manager.
No, I got only got my brothers, my dad,
Oh, nice.
my coach.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about it.
What about, a lot of people sliding in the DMs trying to get a piece of you? How's that going?
I just ignored them.
You just ignore them. You don't want any of that. You're
Yeah,
focused.
focus. Yeah.
Okay, so you win the fight in August, and then you come back and you fight Josh Bruckner, who looks like a model, who I think is some kind of like IG model. Compared to you, I mean, he's all ripped, and you've got the everyman's body, and you freaking starch him as well. And now all of a sudden, I feel like
So Josh Bruckner, this is he was an ex-professional MMA
okay,
fighter. So nobody wanted to fight this guy as well.
and you took him.
Like when he and I took him out. Yeah,
Were you nervous
I
before
didn't
that
want to
one?
fight him. I didn't want to fight him at the start because his advantage is too big. He's like too tall. He's too heavy. Yeah, he looks so muscly and he has, like, the reach. It's too much for me. But then, yeah, I took him out. Like, I was, uh, I don't know how it happened. Like, how did I do it? Like, I was telling myself, how did I do that?
Were you shocked?
I was shocked. Yeah,
Were you
I didn't
nervous?
expect that to happen. Yeah, definitely. I was very nervous. Yeah.
But to be honest, you don't come across nervous. Like you're dare I say like cocky in there. You're doing things like the belt thing. You're
I
doing
mean,
it's amazing. You
I
hide
mean,
it very well.
before I get into the ring, I get quite nervous. But when I get inside the ring, that's when everything, like, start to fall in. Like, I get into my alter ego, like, and then that's when I work.
Uh, what is your alter ego?
Like, super confident, like cocky in the ring. He can touch me. You're so slow, like, I start talking trash,
Incredible.
like, towards my opponent. Yeah.
Do you think it actually helps you the fact that you don't have like the chiseled physique? So probably your opponents think, oh, this guy's going to be easy. You look young, you're not ripped, and I feel like it works to your advantage. Do you think so?
No, maybe at the beginning of my career when I started fighting, maybe they underestimated me, but now they're really, like, seeing my skills
Oh yeah.
and my potential. Like, they can really underestimate me.
And how much weight did you lose as you like in the past year because of all of this?
Probably 30 pounds.
30 pounds. Yeah. Now you're fit. I see you doing all the workouts with the weights and your skill. I mean, your technique is very good. The right hook is
Yeah,
good. The left hand is good. Your foot movement is good. I mean, this is amazing, and
yeah,
all just from the past year.
yeah. I watch guys like Shakur Stevenson,
Oh,
Regan Dow,
yeah.
Tank Davis, so Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather. So that's where I get all the skills from.
And this is your life. This is what you do all day, every day.
This, this is what I'm doing now every day. Train twice a day. I run like every day, uh, lift weights, and then I do my sparring at night.
Is it exhausting?
Very exhausting. I'm always tired, but I gotta do it.
You got to do the work. Yeah, you got to do the work. And where do you live? Do
Yeah.
you live with your family?
No, I live with my girlfriend.
Oh, look at you. You
I
got
live with my, yeah,
Okay, that's why you ignore the DMs.
yeah, just ignore the energy.
But let me ask you, did the girlfriend come after the fame or before the fame?
10 years.
Ah, good job. Well done,
Yeah.
Nathaniel. That's good. That's smart. That's smart. You don't want someone who's a Johnny come lately, you know what I mean?
No, I don't do that.
How does she feel about your newfound fame?
I mean, she's very happy. She's been always there at the very beginning. She always supported me with whatever I want to do in life, and that's why I'm here.
And does she go to your fights?
Yeah, she
Okay.
watches all my fights,
And so
and
now,
she massages me before I even go to the fight.
well, that's a keeper right there. That's a keeper. So then you win this fight in January, and everyone's talking about you. I see Ryan Garcia giving you a shout out. Everyone's talking about you.
Yeah,
And it feels, at least to me, correct me if I'm wrong, it feels to me like the other quote unquote influencers want nothing to do with you. And so because of that,
yeah,
you have to fight one of the fighters. You have to fight Anthony Taylor, former Bellator fighter.
exactly.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, this was happening like right now. All the influencers don't want smoke.
They don't want the smoke.
They don't want the smoke. That's
Why?
why I have to fight real fighters.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think they don't want you?
They're just scared, like just scared of the my knockout punching power. They don't want to go to sleep,
Mm.
and yeah. I also like like real challenge, so that's why I'm fighting this guy.
Are you surprised that none of them want you?
I mean, I'll be scared as well if I was like if I was them. If I see like this guy knocking out Josh Bruckner, 6'1" MMA fighter, just like that with one punch, I'll be scared too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Are you and Anthony cool? Because I saw a video of you guys dancing together in the ring. Are you guys
Yeah,
buddies?
yeah, yeah. First met him on Showstar on the first event that I fought in. He's a very cool, nice guy. Yeah,
How do you think
I
that?
always knew. I always knew we were gonna fight in the future.
Why is
I
that?
always knew it. I just just like because he's always there, and this is my way. He's my weight as well.
Yeah.
So I knew he was gonna be my competition.
How do you think that fight plays out?
I think he's gonna get knocked out if he make mistakes.
Oh,
Yeah, the way I think he's the perfect fighter for me because he's forward fighter. He's gonna be swing, and then I'm gonna slow him down, and then boom, he's not gonna see the punch.
incredible. And so what do you think this fight gets you? Like, where do you go from Anthony Taylor if it all works out on May 13th?
Probably, hopefully, like KSI, Jake Paul, or Tommy Fury.
That's who
But
you,
it's always up to them.
really.
But it's up to them anyway. At the end of the day, yeah.
Well, first of all, so you're signed to Misfits. Is it weird to be calling out like the owner of Misfits, KSI? Is that strange?
No, because I believe KSI likes competition, and he said he will knock out everybody.
Sure. That would be crazy.
Yeah.
What's the dream fight for you?
I don't really care like too much. I just want to like just keep fighting for now, like while I'm healthy. Just make as much money and just have fun. Really, I'm just having fun.
Yeah. But do you want to turn this into a legit career? Like at some point you want to graduate from the influencers and go to the just regular boxers?
I mean, I could always do that, like fight like some journeymans and work my way up.
Yeah.
Like I'll fight like this MMA fighters. They're like journeymans, like for me. So
What about
not trying to like this, not trying to disrespect them, but like I feel like I want to take a Misfits like boxing as my amateur career,
I
and
see.
then maybe do like fight like in professional, like maybe some journeyman, and then work my way up.
What
I
about
can't fight like Canelo straight
No,
away.
no, I don't mean that, but like, is that the goal? I mean, you're relatively young, right? I know you're late 20s now. Is the
Yeah,
goal to eventually just be known as a regular boxer, or does that not interest you?
I mean it always that depends on the money, like,
Yeah, that's right.
So yeah,
Are they paying you well now?
yeah, very well. Yeah, I'm very happy.
More than what you were making as a nurse?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, all right, nice. Are you one of the highest paid guys?
um, I'm not too
You
sure.
better
I'm
be.
not too sure.
Let me call up Mams real
Better
quick
be.
and make sure, because I mean, come on, you're the one who's getting all the attention.
Yeah.
What about Chris Avila? Any interest in him?
I mean, I could fight him in the future as well. Yeah, why not? Yeah,
Feels like Anthony to Chris is kind of like the natural progression.
it looks like I'm just gonna be fighting MMA fighters.
Yeah, but then you got the
But
whole
there's another event called Kingpin. I
yeah.
could also like fight the winners of that.
But
So there's a lot of options.
aren't Kingpin and Misfits like aren't they rivals? How can you go over there?
I mean, they could always like negotiate, like
Yeah, that's true. Look at you. You're like the biggest star. Everyone wants to work with you. Who would you say is number in the? I was talking about this over the weekend. Someone needs to come out with a pound for pound influencer boxing list. I don't know. Maybe someone has done this. Who would you put as your top 3 pound for pound right now, regardless of weight? Who's up there?
Does include the Tommy Fury or
I don't
he's a
know.
real boxer.
Yeah, I don't
So,
put
okay,
Tommy Fury.
I'll just put Jake Paul first.
Jake Paul first. Okay, who's second?
Let me put KSI because it's like the other Misfits.
Okay,
I'll put myself
you're
I'll put
3.
myself third.
Ah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. I love who wins, Jake or Nate?
Jake or Nate. Um, I feel like Jake Paul is gonna win.
Wow. Who wins?
Yeah.
KSI or Joe Fournier?
KSI is gonna win.
Who wins? KSI or Jake?
Right now, it feels like Jake has the more boxing experience and boxing skills. Yeah.
Man, they're gonna get mad at you for saying this, but I like it. I appreciate.
No, but like we need to see
Sure,
how
sure.
KSI goes against Joe Fournier on May 13th, and
It's a
we
big
will see
test.
from that.
Who wins?
Yes, okay.
Jake or Salt Papi?
I'll probably I'll say Jake for now.
What?
I have to prove myself. They have to accept my fight for them to see it.
That's true. What about
They
you
can
versus
just
KSI?
like I said, I'll tell them that they will win, but they need to accept the fight.
That's right. That's right. You want that. You're trying to lull them into a false sense of security.
Yeah.
What weight do you fight at?
I'll fight at 185. Back and go down to 170, 175.
Oh, you're right in their weight class. You can make it happen.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why they don't want to fight me. Like I'm chubby. Come on, man. They should be able to beat me.
Oh,
They should be able to beat me.
this would be a massive fight. If you fight one of those guys, I feel like I want to be there at this point. Like I'm all in on the Salt Papi craze. This is incredible what you've done.
Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy.
And what about the glasses? Because I see right after the fight, you put the glasses on. Can you see when you're fighting? Are you wearing contacts?
Slightly blurred.
So,
No, don't wear contacts.
why
No.
not?
So see, I'm fighting slightly blurred.
Yeah.
I need to get eye laser surgery, so they have all the advantage.
But why don't you wear contacts?
No. It's not allowed to wear contacts because it might come out.
Okay, why
It
don't
might
you?
damage my eye.
All
Yeah.
right, so why don't you wear? Why don't you get surgery so you're not fighting? Blurry eyed.
Yeah, I'll get it after May 13th.
Oh, you are going to do that.
Yeah, I will get it. Yeah.
I kind of feel like it's part of your charm that you put the glasses on.
Because-
You train with the
Because
glasses.
sometimes I really want to see like their face when they're fighting me. I want to see like how they're reacting, and because I can see it's blurred.
That's crazy, and you're still knocking them out.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's been the best thing to happen to you this past year, given all the buzz and the love that you've received and all the attention? What do you think has been the best byproduct of all of this?
I'm going back to my hometown, being known, being rewarded by the mayors. Like, just- I don't know, really, just gaining a lot of respect. Nothing much. I don't know.
I
I
mean,
don't really
this
know.
has exceeded your wildest dreams, right?
I mean, just all I do now is just boxing, boxing, boxing. Nothing else.
Crazy. Look at
Yeah.
you. You're a star.
Not yet. I don't want to call myself a star,
Okay.
but like
I like
like
this
in the
humble.
future,
I
yeah.
like this humble version of you because when I see you on the clips, you're like doing all the things, which I love as well, if I'm being honest. And then you're dancing. I mean, you've got incredible confidence, but this is like a more mild mannered version of you.
Those are just like characters for the videos.
Got it.
Not really like that.
Okay. Do you
Yeah,
like MMA?
yeah. I would like to get into MMA in the future when the boxing is like finished.
Wow.
Nothing else to do. I'll do MMA.
MMA
I got the
fight?
hands already. MMA fight. Yeah,
Isn't it weird that there hasn't been any like MMA influencer stuff? It's all just been boxing. Why do you think that is?
I'm not too sure. I'm not. Somebody has to start one. Like
Maybe you could be the guy.
maybe I don't know. Maybe Misfits can start another like fighting company.
Who was
Like
your
MMA. Yeah.
yeah, that would be incredible. Who is your favorite MMA fighter?
Um, John Jones.
John Jones, legend.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
what about the accusations from people saying that you actually had amateur fights before all of this? That you're a lot better than
That's a lie. That's a lie, man.
it's a lie?
I think they just don't want to like give me all the credit because I trained so hard for all my fights. I've been training nonstop for like year and a half, and yeah, I think they don't want to give me the credit.
Okay. Man, it sounds like
Yeah,
haters.
yeah, sounds like it is to me.
Yeah, yeah. You've never had a fight before that one against Ham last year. That was your first fight of any
That's it.
kind.
Most of the time, I'm just like sparring kids in the basketball court. That's it.
Gloves or no gloves?
That doesn't count. That doesn't count.
No, I know.
16-ounce gloves.
16-ounce
16
gloves.
ounce gloves. Yeah,
Could you imagine
yeah. With headgear.
you and Manny on the same card? Could you imagine that in
That would be
Manila?
crazy. I think he's planning to fight again in the future exhibition, and I think he wants me to be the co-main.
Wow, could you
That would
imagine
be
that
great.
you co-main with Manny Pacquiao in Philippines?
Yeah, yeah. I think so. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That would be the dream.
That would be the dream come true. Yeah.
You versus KSI in the co-main.
If KSI wants it, like it all depends to them.
How many rounds he last? 2, 3?
Um, say 3 rounds. Yeah.
3 rounds, you knock him out. Could you imagine you knock out KSI?
It's
You're the
gonna
first.
be I think when they fight me, it's gonna be like a chess match.
Hmm.
They're not gonna like they're not gonna charge on me. They know what I can do.
I would love to see you fight Logan Paul because I feel like the contrast in your, he's big, tall guy, all that. He's a little bigger than you.
Yeah,
I think you can stop him.
I think so too. Yeah, but they don't want the smoke. Like I said,
You've
yeah.
tried.
I tried that. They don't think I'm like this big enough, like huge star. But I am the like. If you take away KSI or Jake Paul, I think I'm like the face of Misfits.
Yeah. What about Dylan Dennis? He
And
doesn't fight.
Dennis. Yeah, yeah, but he doesn't want to fight. I don't
Sure.
think he wants to fight me.
Or you or
Yeah.
anyone.
Yeah, not really anyone. I have to like I have to like talk with my management and see if it's the right fight.
All right. So May 13th, you return to action against Anthony Pretty Boy Taylor. 4-round fight. Is this what weight is it?
185.
185. Misfits 7 on DAZN pay-per-view. What is the gear going to be?
It's gonna be 10-ounce gloves.
No, like what are you going to wear? What are the shorts going to look like? What is like the walkout? The robe, all that. Have you figured it out? You always come with fresh stuff.
It's gonna be similar to what I wore on my last fight, like
Yeah.
those gladiator shorts. Yeah,
What's
gonna be walking.
what's tattooed on your knuckles?
Fear God.
Fear God. You fear God?
Yeah.
Wait, so
That's the only.
FEARGOD. What's on the pinky then?
Oh no, there's nothing. It's just a cross in the middle on my
there it is.
knuckle.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Incredible. And
Yeah.
All right, so you're going to beat him, and then are you hoping to fight again this year after this one?
Yep, just keep fighting, just have fun, just enjoy the moment, and yeah, man.
All right. What do you want to say to all your supporters? A lot of people are very excited that you're on the show today.
Yeah, just want to thank my dad, my brothers, my coach for helping me train, my girlfriend for supporting me all the time, and make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Salt Papi.
All right. Could we get a little of this? Could we get something like a little? Oh, there it is. There. Oh, yes.
Come on, come on, yes, sir.
Oh my gosh. You are I think they call you the Riz God, the kids.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I'm not sure.
No.
I don't know about it. No.
Much respect to you, Busta,
Thank you, sir.
Nathaniel, Salt, all those things. You're doing great things. You're an inspiration to a lot of young kids. Keep it up and good luck to you on May 13th.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Appreciate it.
All the best. There he is, the one and only Salt Papi. Incredible. How about that? Big time star.